everybody. I'm so excited for everybody to be here. My name's Lady Dame, and welcome to Sword and Key. Today we're going to be playing a game of Our Queen Crumbles, and we are raising money for the Trans-Latina Coalition. This is a charity stream for the month of Pride that we are doing in conjunction with our friends over at Nerds with Dice. We are one of several games that's raising money today, this week, this month. Who knows this? Actually, we're going into July with this as is Nerds with Dice, so it's very exciting. We do have a couple of donation incentives today for this game. This is not a dice-heavy game. This is a very role-play, vibes-based kind of game. But we do have a few incentives, including giving each player an item or a trait off of their character sheets, which are normally discovered through the course of the game. You can also donate to add a rumor about the assassin that our group is tracking. Let's see, what else? I think that's all we need to just talk about for Sword and Key right now. This game does have a few content warnings. This is a game dealing with loss and grief and what happened, and sort of a metaphor almost for like chronic illness in a way. So if that is content that is tough, by all means, take care of yourselves. Please keep yourself, watch. We use safety tools around here. We'll be doing a lot of check-ins with each other because this game can get real sad and also real intense. So who knows? This might be also a comedy game, but I really sincerely doubt it in this particular instance. Yeah. So as I said, I'm Lady Dame, and today I'm going to be playing the Trace, who is the Shrouded Watcher. We both use she, her pronouns. I am going to jump next to the next person on the overlay, and that's Tay. You're muted.
And that's the one and only time I will do that. Thank you. Hello, I am Tay. I will be playing Amalthea, the Gravity Witch, and we both use she, her pronouns.
Amazing. Let's... Never mind. It's fine. I was just looking at the audio mix. Tay, can you say something again for me really quickly?
Hello, I am Tay.
We're good.
Is it bad? Is it okay?
No,
I can also turn my mic up if need
No,
be,
you're fine. I was looking at my soundbar and looking at the wrong audio mixer, so I got myself confused. I'm running tech for this as well as taking care of other things, friends. So if I have some issues, please let me know. All right. So next up is Julia.
Hello everyone, my name is Julia Labouche. I use any pronouns, and I'll be playing Faolán, the changeling heir, who uses he/him pronouns.
Amazing. And Seth.
Hi, my name is Seth. I use they, them pronouns. I will be playing Calanthe, the Fae Cursed Hunter, who uses she, her pronouns.
Wonderful. So one of the first orders of business that we decided to save for this stream is that we have a queen. We're here in the sacred grounds of Holloway. We have decided that she is the sovereign of Holloway as opposed to the fateful tyrant. But we haven't made a lot of determinations about this queen, including her name or look or mark of royalty or sobriquet. So we are going to do that now to discover something about the queen who was, the queen who is the aforementioned queen that crumbles. So I'm going to roll a dice real quick. Everybody should remember their numbers. If not, I'll remind you. And we're going to come up with the queen's name first. Oh, God. This is the wrong dice for this. That's a 3. So, Julia, what is our queen's name?
Oh, I get the big one.
Yes.
I probably should have been thinking, shouldn't I?
The options in the book are also really good if you don't want to think.
What page are those?
That
25.
Yes,
25. I had the other thing. Okay.
Yeah, I know. There's a couple of pages that you need to get to.
For some reason, the first thing that came to my mind was Gwyneth.
Oh, I like Gwyneth. Great. Gwyneth it is. We're going for decisive moments here. All right, so the next is going to be who's deciding what she looks like. This is her form as she has become this is the form as she is now. And let me roll this dice and see what happens. You know, I feel like this is really appropriate in this instance because Tay gets to decide what she looks like.
Okay, I had been staring at this for many days, and I think the one I want to go with is marbled alabaster.
Sure. Alrighty. And which leaves Seth and I. Seth, I'll be odds, you're evens for the for the mark of royalty. And actually, that was a 4 anyway, so that's you, Seth. What is her mark of what is Gwyneth's mark of royalty?
Oh, I just don't see any reality in which it could be anything other than a staff full of stars.
Oh, yeah.
How did I miss that? Oh, that one's so good.
My eye went directly to it.
I'm staring at it and I just simply just glazed over. I love that so much. Full of stars?
I mean, and then her sobriquet. Look, given who we all are, I feel like it has to be the Queen of Mist, Moss, and Morning. It's so good.
Yeah.
Our respective genders.
Yeah.
The 3 genders.
Yeah, Mist, Moss,
This
and
is
Morning.
the future liberals want.
I'm Morning. Okay. Wonderful. Moss and Morning. Oh, that's, yep. All right.
I'm like so nervous for this. I don't know why.
This is a tricky one, I think, everybody, because there's not as much setup for it, and so I feel like it's more nerve-wracking to like just get into it, but that's what I'm here for, to help lead us into to help kick things off. I'm nervous too, and I'm doing this the whole thing. All right. So, we shall begin. Let me get my You were not yet alive the day the assassin came to Holloway, but it is a story you should know. The fate of our people is intertwined with what happened here on that day. I tell it now, as the Shadowed Watcher, I tell it now, oh sorry, no, I lied. I tell it now as the bloody historian consigned it to history. When the assassins swept through our city, they left rubble and blood in their wake. No one can stand in their path, not the city guard, not the Queen's army of living statues, and not her Knight of Whispers. Fate or some other kind of magic pulled the assassin past all resistance and into the throne room. It was there that the Queen of the Lonely City, Gwyneth, with her staff full of stars, the Queen of Mist, Moss, and Morning, collapsed into a pool of crimson blood at the foot of her throne. Her most loyal retainers crowded around her. O lover of the Queen, read your introduction.
Calanthe, the fey-cursed hunter, ill-fated envoy of the Queen, appeared kneeling out of thin air, their lips still whispering a supplication to the fairybinder. The fae had not heeded her. The hunter had failed.
O sibling of the Queen, read your introduction.
Amalthea, the Gravity Witch, magical companion of the Queen, cried in rage. Her tears hung suspended in the air like diamonds dancing. Every spell she threw at the assassin had slipped. The witch had failed.
O child of the Queen, read your introduction.
Adoptive child of the Queen, let a melancholy face fall away to don a furious one instead. Death was foreign and alien to him, so was grief. The heir had failed.
And then I, the O parent of the Queen, shall read my introduction. Trace, the shrouded watcher, sinister eye of the Queen, who was the last to stumble through the gates. Too old for her uniform, She could only stare at the queen's spirit as it escaped her body. The Watcher had failed. Our story begins in the Lonely City. Moments, mere moments after the assassin had come and gone. The Gravity Witch, doing the best that she could, has transformed the queen into a living statue of marbled alabaster. As we start in the Lonely City, we have... now we go to these pages. Sorry, so I'm like... Where are we? I just had this. I have 50 million things that I'm looking through. My God. Okay. All right. In the Lonely City, I will read the description here. The capital city of Holloway, seat of power for the queen, the Lonely City was built on the shore of an endless ocean which freezes over in the winter. The harbor is carved out of a glacier that can withstand both warm summer and fire magics. The lonely priory looms over the castle. From its tallest tower, the rector's sermons echo across the queendom just as far as its golden bells. In rainy seasons, the city's stones shimmer in ever-shifting hues. The question for the Lonely City is, what season is it when we leave on your journey? What is the mood of the city following the assassin's attack? And I think for the backdrop that we're going to be starting in, I feel like I think it's going to be the Lonely Priory. Yeah. It feels to me that Trace. So Trace, as she enters in. Okay, yeah. I feel the moment after the attack. I feel like the queen and her retinue were probably having tea in the priory, having a bit of a meeting. Trace had been in her own rooms, seeing visions of, and this vision of this assassin had come too late. I think she ran in only to find the scene of destruction here. And looks to, I think, Calanthe? Calanthe, thank you. Also, I feel like this season, it would make sense. Sorry, as I'm like thinking, I'm looking at these questions again. I think it's probably like, I want to say, I mean, it's summer right now. It kind of feels like we're in like the height of summer. Like it's just this is why we're in the priory, is that it's a little cooler here probably than in the rest of the castle, under the heat of the heat of the day. I'm so sorry. I saw this I thought I saw the vision, but it was too late. I don't know how. It wasn't enough. I didn't have enough time to warn you. What did you see? Calanthe, what did you see?
I saw everything. Where were you?
In my rooms, like I always am. With my... I had put out all of the crystals and things that I do for my rituals, right? I swear. I was looking.
you see?
Not hard enough.
I know.
Where's Faolán? Is he safe?
I haven't seen Faolán. Why would they be after Faolán?
Why would they be after the queen? I must think the heir would be next.
Possibly? I can look. I can see. Maybe? What if I'm late again, though? How?
You busy yourself with your crystals. I'm going to go find him.
Okay.
And Calanthe turns on her heel and heads to whatever chambers Faolán keeps.
I think this happened in the throne room. I think if there's like an upper, like maybe like mezzanine type situation,
Mm-hmm.
I think you would find him hidden under a table up there, having seen all of this, and looks more confused than anything else. Like he doesn't understand what happened despite seeing it. And I'll like crawl out from under the table and just, is it done?
I'm so happy you're safe. Come here. Come out.
What happened?
But you can't stay here. Come out.
Okay. Is she? What happened to her?
First, let's go back to... We need to find everybody else, and then we'll talk, okay?
But I can see her down there. What?
And I think that Calanthe actually will kind of like turn him away from the scene and kind of like try and gently usher him through the door. Come on, just hold your questions. I know that was probably scary. I know it's confusing. I will explain everything in a few moments.
Can't I just talk to her?
No, my love.
Why?
I do not believe she will answer.
That's... Why wouldn't she?
And I think with that question, we pan back down to the throne room where we see the queen's body. And standing over is a marble statue. Standing over it, watching it, just looking down at it. And next to that statue is Amalthea. And she is silent, but her face is just this deeply frustrated mask of anger and fear and confusion as to why it ended up like this. And I think, if I'm doing this correctly, I can pick a like piece of decay, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I think despite that marble, the alabaster of the stone of the sort of statue that is standing next to the queen's body, Amalthea had pulled the queen into the closest thing she could find, and so that body was that statue was already in worse shape due to the fight that had ensued.
Mm-hmm.
So the queen's body has begun to sprout cracks. My goodness.
I think having sent Calanthe to find Faolán, Trace will go to Amalthea. You did this.
Yes.
It's fine work.
Should never have needed to be done in the first place.
You're right. I should have seen it. I should have stopped it. I did have a vision of a shade stalking the queen, but it came too late. I would think that it's nighttime currently, or it's dark. The moon, it has to be empty for me to see it. It was just. But this, perhaps you've saved her after all.
If but temporarily.
The Prince of Death has not arrived quite yet.
This form will not hold. We have to do something.
What did you have in mind? What do you need?
What I need is not important.
I mean, you're the one holding her in this.
I need to save her. I should have saved her.
So should I. Perhaps if we discover who did this, why they did this.
Perhaps.
We'll need Calanthe.
We can't leave Faolán here either.
No.
Let us find them.
Alrighty. And I think we'll go up to where you guys you've taken Faolán away.
Yeah, I think into whatever sitting room was closest. I don't think that she could have ushered him too far away from the scene. I think that if Faolán has more questions, you just see her kind of staring at nothing, and she's stopped trying to answer them.
I feel like as Trace and Amalthea go to find Calanthe and Faolán, I think the statue of the queen comes along behind them, probably much slower, and is just sort of standing in the background as they come upon the two of you. But probably delayed by a minute or two. It's hard to move that statue around. But I think she's still moving, though, and still able to. There's something weird about her, though. There's this expression of sorrow on her face. Calanthe. Oh, good, you found Faolán.
What happened?
Magic? Death.
No.
What do you mean, no?
That's not supposed to happen. Where is she?
Calanthe, you did not explain.
How could I? I was concerned for his safety first and foremost.
Statue. I'm gonna go to her. What did you do? What did they do to you?
What indeed?
I think there's a, lone tear that comes down the queen's statue's face at that. And it's, slightly crystalline. And she slowly reaches out a hand to touch Faolán's face, but, it's so slow, and there's not, a ton of movement there. It's a gesture that almost is familiar but is wrong.
And I'll take her hand. Mama, what? Can you speak?
She doesn't.
One of you tell me what happened right now.
Well, I was not here. It's gonna have to be one of you.
It was an attack. An assassin. I don't. I'm not sure how they were able to get in, get past everyone. But the queen was attacked, and she was dying. And nothing I was doing was working, and so I pulled her body into the statue. Her soul.
So she's okay now?
No, it's temporary.
Then fix it.
I can't.
We might. We could, possibly. I don't know.
Well, figure it out!
None of us.
You could do this, but you couldn't save her?
And what of you, child? Your Fey magics couldn't save her either.
She can't die. What was I supposed to do? None of you even told me. I heard noises, so I hid. That's what I'm supposed to do.
And you did that very well, Faolán. I think. That's right. That's your training.
No one found me.
Well, Calanthe did find you eventually, but sure.
Faolán did what he was supposed to do. This failure is on us, and you know it.
I do.
Have either of you given any thought to the queen's suffering in this... whatever this is?
We don't know that she's suffering very
She must
much.
be. That was a mortal wound.
We don't know what she feels in there.
Her body is gone, is wounded. Her soul is here.
I know, Amalthea, that you don't have the magics to fix it, but there are strange things out there. Perhaps somebody else may have the answer that we seek. The assassin clearly had some magic, some strength. Perhaps the thing that, however powerful, however the assassin managed to be able to do this, maybe they can undo it. Maybe?
What are you suggesting?
That we venture forward. We venture out. We go find answers.
Then let's go. Why are we all standing here?
We can't do it
Okay.
without either of you. Calanthe, you're our hunter. You know these woods as much as I have traveled. I have not traveled in quite some time.
You know what I put at risk every time I step out into those woods.
Is it worse than this?
Seeing
Is it not
as
worth it?
if there is one thing I know, it is that death is final. There is no cheating it. It will collect its due.
Not yet.
She's not dead. She's right here.
It was not her time.
I have met the Prince of Death myself. People say one only meets them once, but I'm not yet dead. There may be another way.
And we will find it.
This is a fool's errand, but if you are... if you are going to go find whoever was responsible for this, I will join you. If only because it's just the least I could do for Gwyneth.
I'll protect you, Calanthe.
I think Calanthe, like, smiles. Like, can't help it. Just breaks into and kind of, like, musses Faolán's hair. So you have grown strong.
Don't do that.
Oh. Old habits. I'm sorry.
Okay, can we go?
Yes,
Do
yes.
you have everything we need? Make sure you're
No,
prepared.
we have nothing we need, but I think time is of the essence. Whoever it was has already gotten a head start. We're losing light.
Well then, I think we shall. This feels like we're sort of wrapping up the scene. I'm wondering if anybody has a thought as to a rumor that they heard about the assassin. It's maybe one of the folks who was here who had seen the assassination attempt.
We chose the fateful blade, right?
Yes, we did. I'm sort of tempted by the rumor of trained at the same magic school as the Gravity Witch. As somebody, like something that we would have concluded necessarily from the sort of magics getting in and out of the castle and this version of the assassination, which may also be why the Gravity Witch sort of wasn't able to... This was the best that the Gravity Witch was able to do, was put her soul in the statue. It's because you trained at the same magic school.
I'm also tempted by it, if only because I think that our hunter would be able to at least recognize, like, most other modes of death, or been able to see, like, oh, there's a sign of struggle here, but with it all being very foreign to her, I like that. I like that one, or strange new magics never before seen, but Gravity Witch one is much juicier.
Yeah.
That can be true. Ultimately.
Alrighty. I will add that to our rumors sheet. And I think... Now, so somebody gets to be the favorite for the next scene and pick the next location. I'm tempted to voluntold Seth, but unless anybody else has a strong feeling one way or another, if you want to pick the next location. But also, if anybody else has a preference or has a great idea of where they would like to take us next. Or I can roll.
I'll leave it up to a vote.
Or I can roll if there's preferences.
I'm not partial to going next, if that helps.
I'm fine with it being Calanthe. Yeah. I mean, Faolán always thinks it's Faolán.
Sure.
Sure.
Faolán's always the favorite,
I am the
really.
literal favorite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously.
Faolán is the main character.
I'm the baby.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, you can voluntold me. Voluntold success. See how it is here.
Uh-huh. All right, so where are we going?
I gotta find what page that is.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. The locations
is...
are on
We did the
page...
sacred grounds, right? It's
Yeah, we're in...
21.
Thank you. Yes, 21, because we were doing the sacred grounds.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the places.
Okay.
And then the map is 16.
Thank you, thank you. Can I turn this?
I know. Save that. I was like, break my neck really
You
quickly.
can. You can turn it. You should be able to.
I don't see an option. It's fine. I'll just do this. It's okay.
Oh, the map. No.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Let's see here. I think Silver Garden Pass looks like a lovely first destination.
Excellent. All right. You want to read out the description of the Silver Garden
I can.
Pass?
There it is. I had to scroll down a little bit. Oh, well, it looked a lot nicer on the map. Oh, well, I've committed to it. It is what it is.
I know. What's
not what I want to hear.
Yeah, I know. This is the...
This inhospitable frontier. Oops. Sorry, guys.
Well,
Good job.
Nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is what it is. Is the capital of the Queendom's outlaws. I really fucked up. And rumored to be blessed by Notice, the trickster god. No sovereign has ever hoped she could bring order to its peaks. I really should not have just looked at the map.
No, it's fine.
Travelers who
No, this
dare
is
defy
perfect.
its reputation may seek shelter in the Trailhead Tavern to try its witch milk special. Whoever has something to lose is welcome to pawn it off at the Contrabank. For a lost cause, one may pray at the Shrine of Broken Wings. I love the questions. What does the party need badly enough to try their luck on this mountain? And what unexpected offer or request do we come across?
what do we need badly enough?
From the perspective of a hunter who is just at this point kind of surrounded by magic that she doesn't understand. I think the answer to that is like luck or a blessing that
Ooh.
she can understand. So I think for one cursed by the Fae and one who has seen this like unholy magic, the answer is I'm gonna go fucking pray about this journey. That would be if Calanthe in
shrine.
character suggested the pass, I think that would be like her reasoning
process.
for the group is like, look, this is
Okay.
fucked. we need like some kind of like blessing.
And so, which backdrop are we at the shrine?
Shrine.
I think I think that she would be pushing the group to start at the shrine
Okay.
and then kind of like fan out to the rest of their journey after having obtained, hopefully, some kind of higher direction.
And Tay was kind enough to pick the decay last time because I forgot. But as the favorite, you get to pick the next set of the Queen's decay.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Could someone give me a page number?
That should be on 25.
I really just had to scroll a little bit. I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. No, you're
I
so
got
fine.
overwhelmed.
There's a
I
lot.
have several tabs open of just like different pages.
I have
But
so
see-
many tabs and cards.
Yeah.
Don't
Smart.
worry. It's a lot.
I'm gonna put
Let's
the
see
map over
here.
here actually. Thank God I have two screens.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all awful.
They're
Let's
not
see
great.
here.
Well, no.
It's
they're
all
not
bad.
great.
If
It's
there was a
all
nice
bad.
one.
The good
I don't know, I was
decay.
thinking,
I
like,
want the
just-
nice decay.
Just like a little like splinter of like,
Uh-huh.
oh, the
Just a
queen
little
has
bit.
obtained like a splinter, or like
Just a little bit nice.
That's why I picked
Yeah.
Sprout Cracks, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
the body
Yeah.
was already bad. So
yeah.
there's
You
cracks in
see,
it.
you took the nice one.
Mhm.
That's the only nice one is Sprout Cracks, and I couldn't say it.
There's the
Pick the one where
joints grind.
she's fine now.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that's the one it's actually in the DLC that you didn't get.
Yeah, she's fine actually.
Yeah,
And I solved it
actually,
instead.
she's okay, guys.
Let's. Ooh. We're gonna do the queen is desperately thirsty, but her body cannot drink, since there is a
Ooh.
tavern right here.
Yeah.
I don't think it was easy to get here.
Mm.
And I think that for a sovereign, especially, like, this is not an easy journey for anybody, but definitely not royalty.
Ooh, I also, before we get going, I just realized we did get a donation to add another another rumor about the assassin.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you.
Before we get too far into it, I just saw that.
And the assassin rumors are on page 27.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We already
Tay.
have trained at the same magic school, the Gravity Witch. I know, Seth, you were saying something about, where was that one?
It was like dark magic.
Oh, it's like new magic that has never been seen before.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
let me look. Let me take
Yeah,
a look.
yeah,
I was to decide. Hold on. 1 second. Hmm. Oh God, these are all so incredible.
Yeah.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
To go with it, let's do stops at every temple on the road.
I mean, yeah.
Mm.
I think that's a good rumor, and then we'll have to, by the end of
It's a
this scene,
reason
we'll
for
come
us
up with
to
the
have
third
gone.
one, which will be cool.
Yeah.
So maybe when that blessing will be an additional rumor. Maybe
Yeah.
perhaps. Great. Sorry. Back to Silver Garden Pass. You want to set us up at the shrine?
Sure. I think that Calanthe is kind of like single-minded. I will say that throughout the journey, and indeed since she saw the queen's body on the ground, she is very pointedly not interacting with this statue at all. You don't see her looking at it. It's almost like she is, if any of you are behind her next to the queen, she does not make eye contact with you, which looks very unnatural for somebody who is a hunter, and as you see her react to kind of everything around her. It's almost like she processes the sound of that like scraping on the ground as the queen tries to move. And you see her head start to turn, and it just focuses ahead. So as they enter the shrine, the group, Calanthe is probably uncharacteristically taking the lead. She would normally like to stay behind and watch the back of the party, but here she is probably the first one in the shrine. And she kind of immediately goes, like, removes a couple coins from her pouch and puts them in whatever little, like, offering plate for trinkets and blessings and what have you. And she just kneels at the altar and begins to just very quietly pray to whatever is going to listen.
I think Trace will follow suit with Calanthe, and although I think Trace pulls out a set of knuckle bones here. These were the knuckle bones of my sheet says it's the knuckle bones of a heroine, and I want to say I think it's possibly the queen's grandmother's knuckle bones, not her mother's. That was somebody that Trace knew personally, but I think and I think she almost rolls the knuckle bones out like dice onto the shrine.
I think as you do that, you see Calanthe, like, kind of stops for a second and, like, shoots you just, like, a glare.
You worship in your way and I worship in mine.
You hear her, like, mumble something under her breath, but she continues, maybe scooting, like, away a little bit.
I will say, I think in this, as she does the knuckle
Oh,
bones.
are you muted, Julia?
I wasn't.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't muted. I just
Weird.
don't know what was going on there. But yeah, conversely, I think Faolán is so bored and has not left his mother's side this entire time. I think, like, when we sleep on the road, he is directly next to her. He's been talking to her. He's just, like, been doing everything he can to, like, be as normal with her as possible. And, like, is still slightly off-put, but is like, you're not actually, like, dying. Like, that's not, you can't do that. And has had that conversation with her several times. So I think while y'all are doing this, he's, like, sitting near the entrance with her, or, like, maybe near the wagon still, and is just, like, talking her ear off.
I think.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
No, I was just gonna say, I think in a similar vein, Amalthea does not believe in this. Shrines praying, just due to her magics. She's never cared much for this. If she wants something to happen, she will do it.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah. And so I think she is also sort of hanging back and has very much noticed Calanthe, Calanthe, excuse me. I've combined our names.
It's good.
It's our ship names, yes.
Hey.
No, I think she's very much noticed Calanthe removing themselves or herself from the queen and looking at her and speaking to her, and is not going to say anything about that, but has just, like, clocked it internally.
File it away.
Yeah, filing that way. There's a butterfly that hops on the screen, so the Amalthea will remember this.
I understood that reference.
And yeah, I don't know. She's just listening to Faolán yammer on, and trying to figure out, like, sort of internally going through things and spells in her mind, just trying to figure out next steps and what might come from this at the end of this journey. Yeah.
I feel like there's a world in which, like, every once in a while from the queen statue, you hear this, like, sound as, like, she's, like, laughing at Faolán.
I was just gonna say something similar.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Yeah, deeply awful. Deeply
Yeah,
awful.
deeply terrible. But,
Yeah.
like, I feel like that there's enough of the queen there that, like, that Faolán has always delighted her, and so this is
Yeah.
if you're yapping at her.
Yeah, and to be clear, Faolán does not have the reaction Julia just did.
Sure.
No, yeah.
You're a fae. That would
That
be
was my
crazy.
question. It
Yeah.
was like, is this comforting to him?
Yeah, no, I think if anything, like, when she makes a sound, like, his eyes light up and, like, he actually, like, gets quiet for a second. Just, what did you say? And just, like, waits. Oh, okay, that's fine. So what I was saying, and then just keeps going.
Awful.
I think as Trace is doing her unholy magics and soothsaying and what have you, next to Calanthe, if you're listening, I think you hear her kind of switch prayers to she begins trying to speak to the fairy binder, and it's just a very, like, it's a change in subject, but it's also like somehow her voice holds more deference for this thing than whatever god she was just speaking to. I think that as she doesn't wait as long, and after she kind of, like, finishes her plea for some kind of aid, she just kind of abruptly stands and dusts off her knees, and goes probably closer to, if Amalthea is inside, I don't know. Did she enter, or is she outside?
I think she's in the doorway.
Yeah, she might join you at the doorway and just kind of lean on the wall and just disassociate next to you.
Did you get what you needed?
Don't think so. Although my mother always told me I never was patient enough with the whims of the gods. Maybe she'll be proven right for once, and some sort of incredible miracle will rain down upon my head when I least expect it. But somehow I don't think anything was listening.
Nothing ever is.
I would argue with you, but after today, I am inclined to agree. I'm sorry, I think that I was very pointed in my tone earlier and placed a great deal of blame at your feet when it is indeed shared. Among all of us, I know I don't understand your magic, but I know that what you did is from a place of love.
It's fine. You didn't say anything I haven't already thought of myself, so. I should have been able to save her properly.
You and I both. One would think that the upside to being cursed by a fae was that you were also blessed by a fae, but fat lot of good that did us today.
Mm.
Maybe Trace will have better luck with her crystals and bones.
Maybe.
I think with that, we sort of pan back to Trace, who's now alone at the shrine. Am I reading that correctly? And when Calanthe steps away, Trace... Trace is... Trace normally wears, like, this... Like, a ton of... This is so on brand for me. A ton of drapey layers. Like, that are sort of... I know, this is shocking. That are sort of nondescript. Like, they kind of look a little ragged. She has this... one particular piece that looks ragged that she wears on, like, off of one shoulder, and then the rest, and it ends like just above. It's like almost like a dress, and it ends above her knees, and then the rest of her is like tattoo. There's all of these like sort of amorphous tattoos that aren't really hard, that are sort of hard to distinguish exactly what's what unless you look close. But I think as she's left alone at the shrine, she like goes to the garb that you see her typically wear, and she undoes the front of it, and sort of like shrugs off this dress that this outer dress of layers of rags and things, and you see this pristinely white... Is it white? It's probably like a very like light gray, actually. Dress that has like wings on the back of it, and you realize that like she's got what is the ceremonial dress of the Cult of the Broken Wings, which is the shrine that we are at right now. Weirdly, one of the traits that I get, or could potentially get, and I think she, at this point, like, is intensely throwing the knuckle bones and trying to, like, get into a vision, using the knuckle bones to, like, cause a vision to happen. And she keeps throwing them over and over and over again, trying to get into a rhythm of it.
I think Calanthe is like maybe seen this before for sure, like the fervor almost of like Trace is locked in and like trying to get an answer. So I think Amalthea is close enough to hear Calanthe kind of like sigh, and she maybe like gently like claps a hand on Amalthea's shoulder, like squeezes it and says, "We might be here a while," and exits to take a few steps towards Faolán and the Queen, and then thinks better of it and just kind of waits at the door.
I think this would go on for a while until somebody stops Trace. But I mean, if anybody intends to stop Trace, I think there will be a point eventually, but it might be a while before she stops throwing the knuckle bones. But people are welcome to stop her.
Yeah, I think after what is like a reasonable amount of time, knowing that Amalthea does not believe in any of this, she's still trying to give Trace and a little bit Calanthe the like space to pursue whatever this is. And after a certain period of time where when it seems like Trace is like getting more frustrated with the process of
you see the tosses get harder and the knuckle bones get wider onto this shrine. Some of them roll under the floor.
Yeah. She will walk over. I think, and she'll just say, "Seen anything useful?"
Nothing. There's nothing. It's nothing. I can't lock in to the visions aren't coming. I'm distracted. I'm not sure. This should be the easiest place in the world for me to find this, and nothing is coming.
Maybe there's nothing to find here. A thought.
I call and I call and I call and I ask and nothing. It's nothing. Wait. I can't see the vision. And I feel like I almost... No, never mind. You're right. I think there's nothing here. And she, I think, will pick up all the knuckle bones except one that rolled under the altar.
Amalthea will see that she's missed one and just sort of with a flick of her wrist pull it out from under the altar and sort of hover it in her hand and just call out, "Trace, you missed one," and sort of toss it towards her with a gravity magic.
Ha
As they come out, "Did you find anything?"
The visions weren't coming.
"So we wasted our time?"
I don't know. Probably. I thought without you interrupting me, I would be able to see something, but even that wasn't enough.
"Can we go now?"
Did you learn anything while you were out here gabbing?
I wasn't supposed to be learning anything.
You're right.
We need to find this person so I can kill them.
Yes. Well, we're on... But we have to learn about this person to find the person.
Ugh.
We don't know where they went.
Okay, then let's go somewhere that actually tells us something.
That's
I think Calanthe kind of looks at Trace. Is there anything here? Should we stop by the tavern before we continue? Faolán's not wrong. This is my fault. I shouldn't have
No.
brought us here.
Maybe someone at the tavern has heard something.
Possibly.
It's worth stopping.
Seen something.
Right.
To the
Let's
tavern.
go.
This feels like backtracking. Swearish.
And I am gonna quickly turn to the queen and just, "I'm sorry, Mama. I don't know what's going on with them. They don't know what they're doing."
I'm going to kill this child.
I love this child so much.
And you would be right to do so.
I love them.
I think Calanthe just silently agrees. He's not wrong.
I'll figure this out.
I want to see what Faolán does at this tavern.
Yeah, Faolán, honestly, you wanted to leave. I think you should lead it.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, so this 15-year-old
Walks
walks into a bar. That goes over great.
Now, mind you,
yeah.
this 15-year-old who's also the crown prince of this realm, essentially.
And you're a fae, so people don't know how old you are. It's fine.
Yeah, so I think he does, like, lead the charge and kind of just, like, walks in, like, he owns the place and immediately is, like, overwhelmed by the amount of people in the room who are all, like, really tall and loud, and just kind of, like, looks around for a bit and just, like, turns to everyone else and just goes, ask people.
You're perfectly capable of asking people, too.
Yeah.
So?
Amalthea will let this conversation happen, but walk over to the bar and just sort of listen.
So, Faolán, who are you talking to?
Oh, sorry. That's that's. Sorry, the name. It's Faolán. So
Faolán, sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just like that. That's not my name.
Yeah, Faolán. I can do this.
Not me.
No, you're okay.
Faolán.
Yeah, I think I'll go over to like I think I'll purposely try to like lose Trace in the crowd so she can't like be watching me the whole time. I think he is like slightly intimidated by you.
Calanthe is watching very closely. Please continue.
Yeah, and we'll like try to find some like unassuming looking like young woman who looks just like the like least threatening looking person he can find, and just excuse me. And it is not making eye contact. It is we're looking for someone. I don't know what they look like. But they wear a hood, I think, and they're very dangerous.
That could describe a lot of people.
Have you seen any of them?
Got anything more descriptive? Like, narrow it down a little bit? I've seen a lot of people come through here with hoods. The people are traveling through.
Well, I only saw them from behind and very high up, so...
Tall? Short?
Like
round? Huh?
In the middle.
In the middle, okay.
The hood was black.
Black. All right. Don't see a lot of black around here. Mostly it's brown and grays, so that's helpful. Anybody else in this tavern seen one of those? And she, I think, shouts out to the rest of the tavern about a hooded figure coming through.
I think while this conversation has been happening, there are two sort of gruff, rugged-looking men that are just sitting at the bar talking to each other. And Amalthea has sort of just been idling around the bar, listening in on various conversations, and she hears one between these two men that kind of like pricks her ears a little bit, of talking about a person who came through briefly through the bar and had asked for something stronger than is typically seen, and didn't talk to many people, but the person that they talked to, the bartender, they made several references, in fact, to the bloody historian. And that sort of pricks. And they talk about like what this guy or what this person was like seemingly wearing, how they looked, just like vague descriptions of just like, oh, did you see this person came by, was asking all these questions or talking so much about this thing. And It's something that sounds familiar to Amalthea. And so she just sort of interrupts their conversation to ask. Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. Did they say anything about where they were going?
No. No, they didn't.
How long ago were they here?
Maybe a night or two.
Thank you. And she will walk back towards the sort of like, not entrance to the bar, but just like back towards the front of the tavern. And that is the rumor is obsessed with the writings of the bloody historian.
Yeah. I do want to take a quick moment because I do want to. We're getting close. Because I know we can move on to the next scene with the rumor started. But I think while once Trace has sort of set Faolán into the onto talking to people and trying to figure things out, I think Trace finds a table in the back corner with the queen, sort of to keep an eye on her, and gets just a pitcher of drinks and brings them back to the table and takes one for herself and hands one to the queen. Sort of a...
Ooh, I think you hear maybe a little bit more eager than a lot of her movements. There's a pained scraping as she kind of very quickly tries to reach for this drink and disjointedly attempts to bring it up to what were lips at one point, that are now just cracked stone.
Yeah. And I think more than that, the statue that she was pulled into, sometimes statues have different facial features. And this one, the lips are closed. So
Sealed.
yeah, it's just stone that's sealed. And so they're even in attempt, she wouldn't be able to drink.
I think the ale just splashes on her face. Oh, goodness me. I didn't think. I'm so sorry. This reminds me of when you were little and sitting on your mother's knee listening to stories of the Prince of Death and the Brambleweave. Oh, my sweet Gwyneth, I'm sorry. We'll figure this out, I promise.
I think at some point Calanthe has gone to collect Faolán. I don't know if Faolán has continued trying to pull details from this one person, or if he's stopped, or...
He's bopped around a little bit. He's tried to talk to a few different people. But again, he has the least details out of anyone. So everyone else is just kind of well... Also, I'm assuming I'm wearing some kind... not wearing clothes that would indicate that I'm the prince. Trying to be a little more subtle.
Yeah, so maybe day clothes or something.
Yeah,
not regalia.
But I think he's just getting more and more frustrated. The more it isn't working out. And some people are probably a little rude to him in a way that he very much does not appreciate. So I think you find him just kind of sitting with his arms crossed in a corner, just seething.
I think she'll approach, kind of pause and dramatically look you up and down. Say, "You've grown quite brave with others."
I'm always brave.
There was a time when you would not come out from behind your mother's skirts. I'm proud of you. Take the compliment. Oh, I think you're mute, Mike.
Okay. I don't know what that is. But he does smile a little bit and just thank you.
You're welcome. Are you ready to go, or do you want to?
Yes.
Must be getting bored. Come on.
Yeah.
And I think on that note, now's a great time for us to take our break. With 2 scenes down, we shall... we'll take our break here. As a reminder to everybody who's watching, we are currently raising money for the Translatina Coalition, along with Nerds with Dice. Thank you for the raid earlier. We do have some incentives that one can donate to help our players out, or give us a few little boosts, or give us another rumor as we go along. I want to say we're currently sitting at... I have this overview up. There we go. Maybe. We're currently sitting at $172 out of our $200 goal. So every little bit counts, and I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out and watching. We'll be back in 10 to 15. So pet your pets, grab a drink, but grab a beverage. I can talk. Yeah, right. And stretch and do all of those great things, and we'll see you back here in a short amount of time. All right. BRB friends. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Our Queen Crumbles. And just, of course, my music cuts out. Okay, there we go. We're starting it over. Thank you, everybody, so far who's been hanging out and watching. We are currently raising money for the Translatina Coalition, along with Nerds with Dice, for Pride 2026. We have raised Sword and Key has raised $172 out of our $200 goal. I actually should look and see how well Nerds with Dice is doing. They've got so many games. I can't imagine that they're not just knocking it out of the park. But every little bit counts. Today we're playing, as I mentioned, is it on the screen? We're playing Our Queen Crumbles. You can donate to help to give our players additional traits, or give us a rumor about the assassin, which is all very exciting. And we've had a couple. We started in the Lonely City. We have recently spent a little time in the Silver Garden Pass trying to find more information about the assassin, and or maybe try and fix the queen. That is definitely a possibility in this game, is that we can totally fix the queen, and it's not at all going to be sad.
What?
I know.
No.
Anyway, so it seemed like... So we went to the... I had voluntold Seth that Seth was the favorite in the last scene, but now we have Julie and Tay. Do you have a preference as who's going to be the favorite? I do think that Faolán is the favorite always, and so it might be time.
Well, and also Faolán was leading a little bit of the charge in the end of the last scene,
and is ready to move on to the next
I'm just
thing.
trying. Yeah, I'm fully trying to delay me going as long as possible.
Well, listen. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm.
I was gonna say I think that works, because I think Calanthe pulling him out of the tavern probably would have let him kind of you're doing well today. So where are we going?
Let me look at this sideways map.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, actually, and I did make it not sideways. If anybody wants it, I'll drop it in our Discord.
Do
You're
that
just
for the
ghost.
future.
So
we've
I know
done-
Tay's on top of it.
We've done Silver Garden Pass.
Yes.
Okay, I know one of these is supposed to be more fed. Look over the descriptions real quick.
Also super valid. I should have warned you so that you would have had time to do this during the break,
No,
but
you're
I did
fine.
not.
Were one of these more fed, or did I fully make that up?
Was it the Bramblewood? Because I remember
The
we
Bramble
connected
Mead.
for a second, being
Oh yeah, that's the Fey one.
Mhm.
All the way down, Dale.
It is really far.
Do you want to go there first?
Oh, it's not.
Mhm.
Wait, hold on. I'm just reading it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not really Fae. It just mentions the Fae.
Mhm.
I think that might be like a little bit further down the line, just because it's bad there.
Yeah, it's bad there.
I like the lake bedlands.
Ooh, the lake bedlands is good. Alrighty. Do you want to go ahead and read that description for us?
Yeah. When the sun shines high, travelers may look down on the lakebed nomads walking at the bottom of this great lake as if it was dry land. Sometimes you might even catch them swimming with the lake gods or meet them behind the market stalls of the island bazaar. Few have seen the Lady of the Forge, who can shape iron with crushing pressure alone and is known to float her works up to the surface at just the right time. And should I read the questions?
Yes, please.
So what catches the party's attention at the bottom of the lake? And who is most annoyed or even scared at the thought of ending up underwater?
Ooh. You also get to pick how the queen has decayed.
Oh, that's on 25?
Yes.
And the backdrop as well.
And the backdrop. Sorry, yes. There's
Okay.
yeah. My
So
bad.
many things. No, you're fine. Okay, so it's either Whirlpool Parade, Island Bazaar, or the Ladies' Forge. I kind of like Island Bazaar.
Okie dokie. Oh, fun.
Yeah, and then let's see what fun stuff can happen to my mom.
Yeah.
Because it's all fun and none of it's bad.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Oh, it's so bad. Cause like some of these feel more like late game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the queen has lost her mark of royalty on the journey.
That was the one I was thinking
that
of.
feels like we're not quite in freak the fuck out mode yet.
And back to the questions. What I kind of love figuring out who is the most annoyed or even scared at the thought of ending up underwater.
I do think it's me.
I do as well.
Yeah, I think so.
I do think it's me.
That feels
think
right.
There's like a level of like gravity works differently underwater.
Sure.
Exactly. I was gonna say, what can your powers do for you when you're kind of suspended?
Yeah. So I think that's my burden to bear.
And we can answer what catches the party's attention at the bottom of the lake, or we can sort of discover that as we go in the scene, unless anybody has like a really solid idea for an answer to that question.
I have an idea. We
Okay.
can discuss. I don't know if it's solid. I think this is where the queen loses her mark of royalty.
Oh yeah.
She drops it in the bottom of the lake.
Brutal.
Oh.
Oh, like her hand dexterity, like.
Uh-huh.
Which is already poor. And has been.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
That's fine.
Sad and it sucks.
Sorry.
No,
No.
you've done a great thing.
No,
You've
it's
done a great
good.
thing, Seth. Good
You've
job.
done a great thing, which
it's
is make us
really-
sad.
Mhm. It's good content.
Uh-huh.
She says so sad.
And what is the mark of royalty? Remind me. It's
The Staff of
The
Stars.
Staff of Stars.
Which I sort of wonder if she has been like using it as we've been moving through, like to help her walk.
Mhm.
I think of a great big staff, and so her losing it also might, because why not? May affect her mobility to a certain degree as well.
It seems like the Island Bazaar, it doesn't have like a bridge to, like it's just a sort of like lifted part that's fairly close. And so I think even in the crossing, maybe there's like a current. And it's already so hard for the queen to walk that the staff just gets like pulled out of her hand, and starts floating quickly towards the whirlpool.
I think I do try to grab it, and when I can't, Amalthea, can you get it?
I can try, and I think the like it's like gravity is just so different in water, and the current of this whirlpool is just like pulling against her magic, and also I think she is just like at her wit's end. The look that I had chosen was exhausted, and she is not, I think, I think changing the queen or pulling the queen into this stone body took a lot out of her from the jump, and so her magic is not reacting the way that she would maybe want it to. And so you see her trying to pull the staff from the water, but it seems like this water is also very, almost has a mind of its own in some ways, and once it's pulled towards the whirlpool, Amalthea just like cannot get to it. I'm sorry. The water was stronger than me.
That's okay. Here, and I'll turn to Mama. It's okay. I'll get it back. And I'm gonna peer down to the edge of the lake and like see the people down there and just, hey, excuse me, and just like try to get someone's attention of the nomads.
Oh.
Whether or not it actually happens.
Right.
And I think I'll wait for just like, a minute or two, and it probably doesn't. Just, what is wrong with?
Yeah, because I feel like the nomads probably, if we're like near the bazaar, like they're like off doing they're all busy doing their own things. They're shopping. They're looking for the things that they are supposed to be looking for. Or like people, even here, people have their own shit that they're dealing with, and so have like totally gone blinders on, have not been paying attention to us up here, to us on the lake.
Is the bazaar underwater as well?
I think it's its own island, maybe. So,
yeah.
But
I think it's pulled. Like the lake itself, I think probably gets deeper as you get further away from the island, hence the whirlpool.
Yeah.
And there's like a current, and so the staff has been pulled out to like that deeper water, and we can't reclaim it.
I think that as this happens, I think Faolán like kind of voices his frustration. Calanthe has maybe been a little bit like removed and just trying to figure out how we're going to get to this place or whatever. She notices that the staff is gone, which is doubling as a walking stick at this point for the queen. And I actually think that she just kind of like very what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like automatically like shrugs off her cloak and just like dives into the water.
Oh.
I think as this happens, you notice that she's stayed, like she comes up for air. She's like obviously like kind of struggling, to absolutely like sopping wet. And at some point she stays under for minutes and minutes and minutes pass by before she resurfaces with nothing in her hands and emerges back onto the shore.
Calanthe, are you all right?
I think when she like opens her mouth, like water kind of like comes out of it.
Oh.
The fairy binder has a strange sense of timing with her blessings.
What happened under there?
I thought I was going to drown, and then I realized I simply could breathe. To put it bluntly.
Well, can you go ask someone where the staff is?
I feel like she immediately looks exhausted. My dear, it is long gone. The current. I couldn't even see it by the time I got in.
But she needs it.
I know she needs it. We can find her another walking stick. The staff is long gone. I don't think I could catch up to it if I swam for another 30 minutes.
But she's the queen. She needs her staff.
I know. It's not fair.
She doesn't stop being the queen just because the staff is gone.
She's still your mother?
That?
Fair.
It's just... She's supposed to have all her nice things.
It's just the staff. She has other nice things. When we fix her and we get home, she will have those things again.
And when will that be?
I would thank you to not give the child false hope about the outcome of this journey.
I have journeyed long myself. I know how long journeys are. And sometimes the things that we hope for take a long time. But I have not given up hope that I will find my goal, even though it has been hundreds of years. That's how I am built.
Hope.
And what drives you, Calanthe?
Something much more tangible. Duty.
Duty is more tangible than hope.
I thank you to remember that she saved my life. So yes, it is tangible to me. And considering my prayers at the shrine seem to have fallen on deaf ears except for one useless blessing.
Not so useless. Helped you survive down there.
We'll see if that does us any good as we continue. Come.
I think as Calanthe says come, Trace will look once again into the water, looking and there's like I want to say there's like a brief sparkle, a glint, and it catches her eye for a moment, like it's like maybe she sees the stars this from the staff shining, and leans forward to get a closer look. And as she does so, the knuckle bone that that Amalthea had given back to her is not with the other knuckle bones and has fallen out. And as it breaks the surface of the water, Trace goes into that trance-like state that she so often is in and was struggling to get to in the shrine. As there is an image of a tree on top of a hill. There's leaves are bare, and there are branches that are at wrong angles. And those branches have like sharp, wicked thorns, like claws coming off of them. And she just leans forward until her face like almost hits the water. And I think it might actually hit the water, and that's probably what snaps her out of the trance. I'm sorry.
What did you see?
A tree on a mountain.
Tree.
It was dead. That's all.
I think Jesus Christ, Amalthea, pulls out a map and is looking at all the possible locations. A tree.
A tree.
Nothing like sticks in her mind right away as she's looking. So she puts it away, but keeps the thought for later.
These visions, I don't know that this is for her either. It could be for me. It could be for you.
We're all here for her.
Yes, that's true. We are here for her. Calanthe's here for duty for her queen. I'm here for hope. What motivates you, Faolán?
She's my mom.
Love, then.
Yeah.
What about you, Amalthea?
Amalthea doesn't answer that question. She just turns and walks back towards the bazaar.
Right. Well. Faolán, have you ever tried the sweets made by the nomads of the lake bed?
No.
They make an excellent pastry that's made out of seaweed. Sounds strange, I know. Sea thorn berries? Sounds very bizarre. Would you like to try some?
No.
Sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought you were fond of sweet things. Are you not fond of sweet things? Are you not... Do teenagers not like that anymore?
I don't want anything right now.
But you're looking a little peaked.
That's not even a word.
I'm not here. I can't react to that.
It is a word. It means you're looking pinched, like your cheeks really, you know, like that.
No, I don't.
You kind of do.
Okay, whatever.
So you don't want to eat any... So what I'm saying, you should eat something.
And I think you see him, kind of, go to say something and then bite his tongue because he knows if he talks, he's gonna start crying.
Yo. I'll get you
And-
something to eat. We'll go.
I think he just goes and sits by his mom.
Calanthe, you want to grab a bite to eat while we're here?
I'm hoping I'll find one of the nomads that I know. Maybe they can give us a lead. It's not really any time to eat.
There's always time to eat.
You and I will have to disagree.
All right. As we have on so many things, I fear.
Certainly isn't the first time.
Well, and I feel like Trace, we're at a bazaar. I think Trace starts wandering through the stalls looking for something from one of the tenders to this seaweed thing that she had tried probably like 100 years ago. Let's see. The last time I was here, it was a stall over here. There was a stall over there.
And I think while you're wandering, you hear, again, just like snippets of conversation as people pass. And there's a woman talking to a stall vendor. And I think it hasn't been that many days, but I think the rumors have gone around, and it is heard. People have heard now that the queen is dead, or might be dead. And this woman says to the vendor, I mean, I'm not sure who did it, but in my opinion, good riddance.
Ahem. I'm sorry. Excuse me? I'm sorry. You were speaking about good riddance. Who's good?
Kind of
riddance?
interrupting our conversation there, lady.
Well, I'm sorry. You were speaking rather loudly. It's just, I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a gossip. Good riddance to whom?
I mean, haven't you heard?
Heard what?
The
I
queen?
don't think she's heard.
What about the queen?
She might be dead.
She is dead.
We don't know for sure.
You know how these royals always try and gloss over the truth, but we common folk, we know.
What else?
If he wasn't dead, they would have come out and said it.
I suppose that's true.
What else?
I'd
have
just
you
like to
heard?
know who did it.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. What other have you heard rumors about it? Because I admit this is all brand new information to me.
No rumors on who did it, but
I bet somebody who knew rumors would get a pretty penny from those looking.
are you looking?
Me? I'm just passing
You seem awfully
by.
interested.
Well, I did say I'm nosy.
You did stop and interrupt two strangers in the middle of a business transaction.
You look like a good gossip session.
It's part of the transaction.
I don't know anything. I have my suspicions, but I think whoever did it was rather brave.
Brave?
Well, sure. It took a lot. They had to get through all of her guards, her witch.
Don't think it's quite brave to kill someone and run away.
Maybe they're
take
not running.
credit.
Maybe they don't need the credit.
And maybe they're just a shit.
Maybe so. There's no way of knowing. Is that all?
Oh,
Can I
I was looking
my
for some seaweed
transaction?
pastries. If you wouldn't mind pointing me in the right direction.
It's the third stall on the other side.
Over there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So rude.
Very rude.
Inner city folks.
I just want to follow these two.
Yeah, I know. These two are interesting too. I'm fascinated. So is Calanthe with Trace for this, or because Calanthe is looking for somebody?
She was just kind of walking around trying to see if there were any faces from her past that she knew. Without this is going to just sound clunky. It is what it is.
Yeah.
She spent a year studying survival with the lake nomads because who better to learn from than these people who are nomadic in nature, to live off the land and the lake, as it were. So she is just kind of trying her luck, essentially. It's also an excuse to be away from people as she kind of gets over this idea that she doesn't have to breathe anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And is still, her body's used to doing it mechanically anyways, so it's a little uncomfortable. But she doesn't want to show her discomfort when, the queen is in the state that she's in. So she is kind of probably on a futile quest to see if there's anyone that she recognizes from all those years ago.
I feel like Calanthe would find somebody she recognized. I think that would be interesting. If she did find somebody who she recognized, who would she like? Who would be the kind of person that Calanthe would want to find? Like, what's the vibe of the person that Calanthe finds?
Well, what's fun is the trait says it's specifically this happened in her childhood.
Oh.
So this is like, I'm going to characterize this as something I've been thinking about a lot lately for some reason, which is, how when you're kids and you connect with somebody at like a summer camp or something, and that's your best friend, and nothing is ever going to tear you apart, but you're a millennial, so you don't have instant messaging yet. So when you part at the end of the summer camp, you don't have any way of getting in contact with them ever again, aside from like phone numbers, and maybe it doesn't work or they forgot a number or something. But you still have that bond of like, that was my best friend when I was 7 years old for like 2 months. That is the vibe that I'm getting. Is like, this is not a long-term childhood friend. This is a very intense friendship for a short amount of time.
All right. Calanthe? Is that you?
I have to think of a name.
Gonna make you
Shit, I didn't think about this.
I feel like these are lake bed nomads. They live underwater. I feel like this is like, I don't know. That friend is always like named like Rainbow or like something.
I was gonna say Ariadne.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
Ariadne.
Absolutely.
Ari?
Hi. What are you doing here?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. How do you look the same?
Oh, well,
It's been 30 years.
moisturizing, really, It's you stay moisturized really a lot when you live in the lake bed. I'm sorry. You look, I was gonna say the same, but you also don't look very well.
Oh, thanks. That's what I needed to hear today, of all days. Look, I am actually here on business. I would love to catch up. I really need to catch up. But
What kind of business? It's not. I mean, there's all sorts of business that happens here in the bazaar. I think she's like manning a stall of candles or something.
I think Calanthe kind of like leans in, elbows on the
candles.
stall. I am looking for someone.
Ooh.
It's the hard part. I don't really know. I only saw them for a second. But they did something terrible. And I have to find them.
And you think they came through here?
I don't know. We're looking for any leads. All we have are rumors.
What kind of rumors? I mean, who is this person that you... It's so mysterious. It's like our ghost stories that we used to tell. Remember that time? And that one was really scared with the like ribbon and the throat and everything.
Oh, God, of the head.
Yeah.
Oh, that gave me nightmares for years.
Same.
Don't really like chokers. It was... Look, somebody did something terrible. I don't know if I can tell you everything. But I know that this person is known for wearing... You're going to laugh because this is very non-specific. Believe me, I know how ridiculous this is. This person was seen wearing a black hood. Just a little unusual.
Yeah,
Sort of average height.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, I think that they might be some sort of sorcerer or witch.
Well, we are right by the Gray Magic School. The tower's right there, just down the way. So we get a few of those types. They
would have been within the last 2 days. You heard anything?
There has been quite a bit of talk. People seem here, here we don't really... We have our own ways of life.
I know you're a little outside of, well, most things, but I was kind of hoping that might play to our advantage. Maybe someone looking to hide would come through here.
People are not going to talk very much give a lot away. Things like that. People seem to like a rebel.
I do.
I feel like I'm picking up sort of what Tay was setting down with the rumor for the assassin, which was is considered a hero by those who resent the queen.
If you look, I don't know how long I'll be here, but if you see me, if you hear anything, and somebody knows something and they don't want to talk, let them know that I can barter. And I think that she kind of like reaches into a satchel that's on her hip. It's very simple leather. She pulls out what is a strangely ornate looking instrument. And it seems to almost be alive by itself. It is a pan flute with little like spirals of like flowers that kind of like burst forth and then like wilt and die and then give rise to another flower across the middle, where one would hold the flute and like through the holes. This is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody with information, come see me. If it's the information doesn't seem like it was pulled directly from their ass, I am willing to give this up for it. This is important.
I'll pass that around. But if I were you, if you're looking for a magic user, I'd check with the school.
really not my first choice of a place to go, but you're probably right. Weird shit there, but it is probably our best lead. And I think she actually just like sets the pan flute carved from the bones of a dryad onto the stall.
Cute.
And just kind of like scoots it towards Ariadne.
Will, thank you. Will, she
If you don't want it, give it.
No, this is very lovely. It's very beautiful, but I think you should hold on to that.
I have to thank you somehow.
No, really. It was just, I don't think I was that much help. It was just nice to see your face. You could buy one of my flameless candles.
I will buy a flameless candle.
Thank you. It's a little slow at this stall anyway. Not a lot of call for flameless candles, weirdly.
And she'll like kind of like finish the transaction.
I think also Trace, having paid for said, eventually has found the pastry stall that she was looking for, having paid for with one like coin that is black with like a giant skull on it. It's like a weird coin that is not seen very often. She does seem to have a handful of them, and then grabs the pastries and then brings them back to Faolán.
I think before you get back, he's sitting with the queen, and he has his back to you, and he has his own hood up. And I'm sorry if you can hear fire trucks, but
Yeah,
it's
all right.
I swear, every time I have to stream a record, it's like,
okay.
let's all go to Julia's house and scream.
You live in a city. It just
But
kind of
like,
happens sometimes.
like clockwork every time.
Yeah.
Anyway. So he's sitting alone with her. Just, I'm sorry about your staff. I know you used to make the lights dance on the ceiling. And I can't really do that out here. But maybe here, can you Mama, can you hold your hands out like this?
You hear scraping as she not only kind of like slowly nods, but like puts her hands together with a clank.
And I'll like help her like move them how I want her to. And assuming her clothing is stone as well, maybe like take some of her sleeves and like try to manipulate the stone. And then I'll lean my head under and change my face to look like I just had my eyes on it and then it went away. There it is. Change my face to the face of a star and try to make little lights dance on the surface of the stone like we did in my room when I was little. And I think as I hear Trace come up, immediately back to normal, just, what?
I brought you I know you didn't want to try it, but you should try it.
Later.
Okay. You can try it later. You should eat something, though.
I've been eating.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
You would know if I wasn't. I would let you know.
Oh, that's fair. You do get very cranky when you're hungry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Right. You're just always the peachiest.
And I turn to, Mama thinks so, right, Mama?
I think you hear like a low like rumble that's very detectable for the people who love her as like the remnants of a laugh.
Yeah.
You liked these ones. stick one in my pocket. And one for Faolán.
He'll take it and like put it in his microphone. Hello.
Oh, we got you.
Oh, okay. I didn't see my box light up.
Oh, yeah.
He'll take it and put it in his bag.
And I think with that, we have our rumor. Feel like it's time to move on to the last scene for this stream. Which, Tay, it's all you. Where we
My
going?
turn.
What we doing?
I know the House of Grey Magic was mentioned.
We don't
but
have to go there. I was just...
No, I know. I think just like looking at how this map works. Not that I don't know if anyone else can see it besides us, but
Oh, they could. We actually do have the map up on stream.
oh, amazing. Let me double check this is what I want to do actually before I make a hard and fast decision. And then okay. That's quite sad. We're gonna go to the water under the mill.
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
Tell us about the water under the mill.
What looks like a mundane mill is the only hope for the desperate to get an impossible wish or obsession out of their head. You just need to call them to mind to get them ground to white meal as fine as thought. Knead it into bread and eat it to remember what was lost. Throw it in the river to see it coalesce into shining pearls. The waters are bottomless, but collectors often hang off the wheel to try and catch the pearls. There's only one backdrop. It is just the water under the mill. And the question is, what is each of you tempted to forget?
Okay.
It sounds so fun.
Say the first part of it again.
The backdrop is only water under the mill.
Uh-huh.
And then the question is, what is each of you tempted to forget?
Okay. I mean, you asked the question. You go
yeah,
first.
you know, that's so fair. I think I want to say this is almost like just sort of like a passing by place as we're on our way to somewhere else, right? Like they all sort of are like that, but like this one especially, we're not intending to spend much time here, but I think because of the way that it has like a small little cottage, it seems like there is a sort of safe place to rest. And Amalthea knows this place. And I think on the way to it has warned the rest of the group about the temptation to forget things here. And once we get to the mill itself, I think I almost want to say it's like a game time decision to sort of bed down for the night, because we've been going and we need to rest, and this is as safe a place as any, and so everybody has just like a bit of time. And Amalthea goes out and looks at the water, and without even really sort of actively making the decision, starts to call to mind the memory of failing her queen, of not being able to stop the assassin, and in a last-ditch effort to do something helpful, putting her essence, her soul, into this statue and sort of trapping her there. And the mill just like, what is it, the mill, what is the thing that comes, it's like, call them to mind to get them ground to white meal, that's the word. The meal, as fine as thought. The meal just appears in her hand, and she knows from all the magic that she has studied, that she could very easily make bread out of this. She sort of hovers, the meal in her hand, and then scatters it out into the water. And watches it become into little pearls. And we see just a single tear slide down her face as she sits there and watches the water churn. Who else wants to forget? It has to be all of us.
How does before the rest of us answer, how does the queen decay?
Oh, I have to choose that.
Yeah.
Golly gee. They're all just so bad. We've sort of already been mentioning how her joints grind and click as she walks. I think that's been chosen.
Yeah.
And now, I think now that she doesn't have her staff, her movements are just like a little bit more jerky and less like focused, I guess. She's less aware of like what her limbs are doing at any given time, and her depth perception is off, and she, while walking, I think before we even get to the mill, I think she is just we're walking through this, like, it's not really a forest, but there's land, there's trees. She just clips a tree and her arm shatters, falls off. So now she only has one. And it's a moment for all of us, I think. We all just sort of like stop because the sound is so loud in the quiet that we've been walking in, with the exception of presumably Faolán has been chattering. And nobody really knows what to say. And then the queen starts walking again. Doesn't make a sound, just starts moving, and we all follow.
I think as we continue, this is where Calanthe kind of, without really saying anything, will join the queen at her side and kind of help support her on the side with her missing arm as she walks. Just kind of like arm around her middle, trying to help her steady herself as she continues to walk.
I think for Faolán, this is the moment it becomes real. And I think it's like he's still walking beside her and like, you know, holding the hand that's still there. She can't really clasp around it. But he's like, you wouldn't know unless you were looking at him. Maybe there's like a sniffle every now and then, but it's just like silently just like staring at nothing and just like crying. This is like when he understands what is actually like could happen. still, like, at the point where he's like, well, it's not going to because we're going to fix it. But, like, this is something that he thought would never touch his life, and it like, just feels more possible now. And I think, like, if that thing that he would want to forget is this right here, right now. He misses being ignorant of this.
Trace, I think, if there's a moment where we're paused, a place to sit, while Amalthea is looking at this meal, this thing.
The mill, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm outside, just sort of watching the water churn by the mill.
I think Trace is probably with Amalthea and also watching, but in a different way. And as the mill is spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, I think there's a moment that she like loses herself in another vision that she had. I think it's maybe an old vision that had come up a long time ago. And it's of like there's a younger version of Trace alongside a shadowy figure that has run off, and she's left standing next to a body, and the body is like also like superimposed. There's like this shadowy figure that is another shadowy figure that's the same as the body that's on the ground. That was somebody that she, and you in this vision, like the tools come out, and she is able to help this body, this spirit go through her work. And I think she realizes and she realizes that the shade is this shadow that of the fleeting thing was familiar. It feels like the same energy as the thing that was in the castle that had attacked the queen. It's the same energy. And here she is with another of their victims, and she helped them move on. That was her job to do that, and she did it. And she, as the mill continues to spin and spin and spin, it's almost like it swirls out of existence, and that is what she is forgetting, is that she has helped another in this position, and she looks over at the queen and realizes that she can't do the same thing. Or she won't do the same thing. Rather. I could have let her go. You know, Amalthea, the thing about being older, I was with the Queen's mother when she passed. That was fine. She lived a long time. It was her time. She was ready to go when she did. But it's hard to see the young ones go.
And we're all young after a time, aren't we? To you?
Yeah. You're still very young, as is Calanthe. And Faolán. Faolán's new as fallen snow. And just as biting, really, you know.
He doesn't even know it is lost yet.
I can't imagine not knowing.
I think at the sentence, I can't imagine not knowing. This whole time is when Amalthea has been sort of manifesting that meal, that grain in her hands. And when you say that, she scatters it in the water.
Oh, what'd you
Because
call
she needs... I need to remember.
Remember what?
All of it.
Sometimes it's better to forget. Also, that was perfectly good grain. I can... We should check on Faolán.
Yeah, you should.
And I think Trace will go to Faolán. Did you try that pastry yet? It's okay. You don't have to. But you should. You're muting. Sound. There you go.
I was thinking.
Uh-huh.
We are gonna fix her, right?
She's getting worse. I don't know, kid.
She can't die.
That's the thing. People usually do.
But she can't.
What if she can?
She can't. I need her.
I know. I know. We all do in our own way. And in that way, perhaps she can't really die. But that feels schmaltzy to say. You hold them in your hearts, and so they're not really dead, that sort of thing, I suppose.
thinks to question that, but like knows you're just gonna say some more weird stuff he doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm. That's probably true.
Yeah. It's just not supposed to happen to people like us.
Well, hasn't happened to me.
Brag about it.
Yeah. It's not
How
much
old
to...
are you?
Well, that's a funny thing. Time is weird. I'm older than some trees, younger than others.
Well, maybe it should have been you instead.
Oof. Oof.
I could barely do this straight face.
Oh, you ain't wrong, kiddo. That hurts a lot, but you're not wrong. It should have been me. I'm the one looking for it.
What do you mean?
Well, did I never tell you the story? Once a long, long, long time ago, I was just an exorcist traveling around. You knew this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what an exorcist is? Did I explain
Yeah.
that? Okay, great. I don't know. Death is a weird concept, and I'm getting rid of spirits, essentially. But I met the Prince of Death. Handsome guy, that prince.
Ew.
I was young once.
Ew. Ew.
This garment that I wear contains a piece of his shroud. And, well, it was just the one time, but I've been looking for him ever since. He's a hard one to catch. For some.
Did he say anything to you?
Nothing that would make any sense. Didn't do a lot of talking. So kidding. Am I?
What?
Oh, I said didn't do a lot of talking, really. I'm kidding.
No, I heard. Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, kid.
I'm sorry I said that.
Nah, it's okay. You have a lot of feelings.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to be sad, too. I know that. Go ahead.
I just want to kill them.
Sometimes the anger is easier. Ain't that right, Calanthe? I know
think,
you're around here somewhere.
You pan to Calanthe, who is standing by the mill, and had been staring at an envelope. It's worn at the corners, but is bearing a wax seal that remains unbroken. And I think at hearing her name, she kind of quickly shoves it back into an inner pocket. What?
Anger's easier than sadness.
Oh, every time.
Yeah.
I really
She'll
wasn't
kind of
expecting.
join them.
her to be that upfront about that. Wow.
I
Really?
didn't say it was the best way, but it is the easiest.
Yeah, I don't want to be either.
Yeah. Right now, I kind of just want to be okay.
Fuck okay. I want to be happy. I want to go back to before any of this happened.
I think okay is my bargain.
That's dumb. I'm sorry I said fuck.
Nah. Sometimes a good fuck is really, sorry. Nope. I heard it. I said it. I'll just be quiet over here in my corner now.
He does start laughing. And it's so weird because he hasn't in days and it feels so wrong too. Yeah. And I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for. I'm a little jealous of how in tune with your anger you are right now. I wish I felt like stabbing something.
Isn't that like what you do?
Yeah, normally.
So what changed?
Knowing that it won't fix anything.
I'm still gonna do it.
I think she like, if he will allow it, she'll kind of like cup his face in her hands for a second. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the one to stop you.
That's all you, kiddo.
I'll give you the fucking knife.
And he has the queen's glass bender at his side, and he's going to draw it and do a quick little flare. He takes fencing lessons.
Sure.
And just do a little like fencing bow, and then we'll traipse off to bed.
That's time for me to turn into. And I think Trace will place a hand on top of the queen's head. And I feel like just a little bit crumbles away when she does it. Or more cracks form. Just that little something. But it's a gesture that she used to do all the time, and she forgot to stop herself.
I think as everyone turns in, Amalthea comes back from outside and sees Calanthe sitting by herself. Well, with the queen. Has the temptation struck you yet?
Yes. It seems like it would be so easy.
It would be.
Make this just a little lighter.
I had the meal in my hand before I even knew what was happening.
Did my mic pick that up?
it did. It was great.
A small cat wanders into the mill.
I needed
Yeah,
that.
literally. A small cat wanders in and bubbles, and Calanthe, being the hunter, just like scoops it up. I think she scoops it up and like kind of nudges it towards the queen, and like kind of watches it settle, maybe like on her arms as they sit on the table. I did not have the meal in my hands, but I had what was going to make the meal in my hands. I don't know if forgetting. The thing is, forgetting feels like the right thing to do because it would make me more effective. Maybe if I'm not caught up in emotional entanglement, I can just fucking track, and we could find this person and find out what they know, and maybe I'll find out that you and Trace are right to hold some kind of hope, and we kill them, and everything goes back to normal, and everything's okay.
You think I have hope?
Trace seems to. I'd hoped you two were of a similar mind.
There's very little I agree with Chase on. No, the hope that I carry is to find this person. Though I might have to beat Faolán to the honor, but I want them dead.
I've been saying that I want the same thing, and I don't know if I do. It's not. I don't know how it would bring her back. I don't know how it would make any of this better. I don't know why I'm here.
What was it that you said the other day? Duty?
Guilt is the correct word, but I was trying to be brave, I guess. I owe her a debt, and I promised that I would find a way to make it up to her. And it seemed like this was going to be my only and last chance to do that. She saved me. I have to try and save her.
Well, the good news is then, at the end of this, you'll be released from your debt. You can go find someone else to tie your guilt to.
I hope it's that simple. You should sleep. I'm going to stay with her. I don't know if she can sleep, but I'm going to sit here for a while.
Sure. And Amalthea will get up, find a corner to not really sleep in.
I feel as though as everyone is starting to attempt to sleep, drift off to sleep, etc., there's one last lingering thought in Trace's mind, and I think it's sort of tied in with the vision that she had let go of and had forgotten. Like, a wisp of it still remains, and it sort of, to me, it triggered in her mind that this is not, the queen is not the first victim she's found from this assassin. And I think the rumor here, she's seen this before. She's seen it a few, maybe not even this other vision that she had seen was not even the first time she had seen it. I think this person kills someone every 1 month when the moon is empty. And I think on that note, I think that's where we are going to call it here for the day, for the session.
Dad yet?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm doing really well.
We're doing so great, guys.
I'm having a great time and I'm very happy.
I did have like a really sad mini scene for the closing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
We
It'll
haven't had
only
enough
take-
yet.
No, yeah, we gotta come on.
Just pile on the set.
For
Come
like
on,
a
baby.
quick second.
Absolutely.
I like to think that Calanthe kind of doesn't really go to sleep as much as she succumbs to sleep at a certain point. Like, the body just goes into like shutdown mode. And as happens to people when they're having like a non-comfortable or restless sleep, at some point she kind of like wakes up at like a weird hour of the night. And the last scene that we kind of see is it's from her perspective, and she's waking up and she opens her eyes and everything is still black.
Ooh.
Oh.
And
I know what
she
happened.
hears an echo in her mind. I have need of your eyes, my child. Blindness shall show you the truth.
Okay.
Fuck.
This is
Damn.
fine.
Rip to Calanthe's eyes.
I
Neat.
understand what's happening right now.
One of
It's a blessing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one of the Fae blessings is they just fucking blind you. They just take your eyes.
What
They
a
take your
lovely
eyes and you're
blessing.
blind.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe the blindness will show Calanthe the truth.
That's the bargain, right?
Yeah.
Is that, like, hopefully she'll get to see other shit. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just thought that'd be cool.
And what's
A
gonna
nice-
happen now? Sorry, go ahead.
No. You had a thought.
No, I'm like, now we have essentially 2 liabilities.
It's good. It's great. It's fine. We still have to go to the
Really
Bramble
bad.
Weave too, y'all. This will be great.
I didn't
Yeah.
design the character like
I
this or
know.
anything.
No.
This wasn't an active choice you made or anything.
No.
You didn't
This
see that
happened
and go,
to
yes,
you.
that please.
Not like you had options.
I know.
Yeah.
So
You-
many.
Somebody tied you to a chair and said, you have to do this one.
Uh-huh.
It's true. It
It's
happened.
true.
I remember it. It was awful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. It was me. I did.
I
Yeah.
was like, it was Tay.
It was Tay's fault. Well, on that note, everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us in this, like, angsty game. It's really we're having a good time. We
Having a
said
great time.
we're gonna be tragic and sad, and that's what I promised them, and I think we're delivering. Anyway, thank you all so much. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride!
Oh my
Happy Pride, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us here on Sword and Key while we raise money for the Trans-Latina Coalition.
Oh my god.
So great. Me going, let's do this one for Pride, guys.
Yeah, I did 10 candles last night for Pride.
I
Hell
know.
yeah.
Oh,
We're doing so
sad
good.
For Pride.
Yeah.
we queers love being sad.
We do.
You know this month's about joy? Not here.
Not-
Here's about
No.
sad.
It's about reliving and reworking out your traumas in
Uh,
a safe space.
So we're going to go around and everybody, you can tell us who you are, where we can find you, if you've got anything else coming up on stream. I know I've got a bunch of shit. Also, because it is Pride and we're a bunch of queers here. Yep.
I'm actually straight.
You're an honorary.
I'm
And
kidding.
that's-
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm not.
thank God. I was
I'm
like,
kidding.
oh no.
I hate that you believed me.
I didn't
was
know.
like,
I tried not to judge.
I don't judge, but also
Like, that's the coolest straight person I've ever seen.
I know.
Respectfully, no, I did not.
Thank you. And thank you that. Thank
Yeah.
you for that. Thank
I
you,
was like-
Julia.
I mean, did I? Anyway.
I was trying to play it cool.
We're all look. It's Pride. We're all queer here. So we're gonna go around. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, and then I'll go all through all of the channel stuff and all of the shenanigans and things that are coming up here on Sword and Key. So we're gonna kick things off with Tay.
Hello.
Tell us all the things.
I have been and will continue to be Tay. You can find me on social media at Taycro, Taycro. It's in my little box below me. And yes, yeah, link in the doobly doo.
Yep.
And I will be things actively coming up. I will be on Final Productions Juneteenth stream. We are the first stream of the day, so wake up bright and early if you're on the West Coast. If you're in a normal time zone, we're on at like 10 and 11. So yeah, I'm very excited to be playing with them again. And it's very, we're going to be playing a game of liminal horror with couple of my very good friends. And I'm pumped. I think it's going to be very cool. Like this, it is a no-man table, so we love to see it.
Yay.
I love playing games with not cis men.
Same though.
Other than that, I have a couple podcasts. My TTRPG related one is called Tay TRPG, where I do interviews with creators of TTRPGs and people in the space, actors and things, and just be like, hey, I like that thing you made, tell me about it. And it's really just a scam to get people to talk to me for an hour, and it's working, so feel free to check that out.
yeah.
I have a couple new episodes probably coming out in July. But until those come out, there's plenty in the backlog for you to listen to. And I also have a Boy Meets World rewatch podcast called The Lost Years, which we have finished Boy Meets World. We are now on to Girl Meets World. And we are on a little bit of a hiatus because my co-host was moving, but we will be back with more of that. But there's, again, plenty of backlog for you to catch up on if you want to listen. And I think that's really it. You can find me on socials at Taycro, BlueSky, and Instagram. I'm not on Twitter anymore. That place is hell. And I'm also on Twitch, twitch.tv/itstaycro. I'm streaming at least once a week on Twitch. I'm getting back into it. And I just started playing Date Everything for the first time. So if you want to come check me out, Asexual Person plays Date Everything. It's very fun. It's very fun and very
Heck yeah.
silly.
That's so my vibe. I love that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So then we have Julia.
Hello everyone, my name is Julia Labouche. You can follow me on Instagram at QueenJulia_11 and BlueSky at QueenJulia11. I also have a YouTube channel, which is just my name, Julia Labouche, Labusch, because the captions will not get that right. On there, you can find a bunch of videos of me singing, an original audio drama, a playlist of all my previous AP appearances, as well as a staged reading of my original play, Lightkeeper. Speaking of, you should go over to Instagram and follow at Lightkeeper_play, because if you're in New York City, we may or may not have a really cool announcement about that soon. I don't know. Coming up in terms of streaming, I am in The Snowman on Roleplay Retcon. This is our remake of the god-awful 2017 crime thriller. It's our attempt to make it good. I believe episode 3 recently came out on all podcasting platforms and will be out on Roleplay Retcon's YouTube channel a few days after the fact. I believe episodes are releasing every other Wednesday. So that was super fun. On June 22nd, on the Pocket Dragon Pub, I will be in a Kids on Brooms one-shot. And then on June 26th and July 10th, I will be playing To Serve Her Wintry Hunger on Nerds with Dice. And next week, you can find me right back here playing Faolán, the little shit prince.
Little shit prince.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Seth.
I do not have that much going on. Holy fucking shit. Hi, my name is Seth. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on BlueSky now because I succumbed to this pool of social media.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I really just needed a place to talk at a wall about things that I like. And after I get comfortable, you could expect a lot more like anime and video game related musings on there. So I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. Don't follow me if you don't want to. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's if that sounds fun to you, then you can follow me at Sephiroth because just Sephiroth was taken. I don't know who else uses my name, but whatever. It's fine. You can find me here, of course, again next Wednesday playing our Cursed by the Fae Hunter. You could also find me on Saturdays here at Sword and Key. Playing the Indigo Nexus, which is an Invisible Sun actual play, which is my favorite TTRPG system ever, where I play Kairos, the connected ardent of the Order of Goetica, who cages adversaries. Shit is getting very, very real for him. I made a lot of decisions, and they are now coming to haunt me. So come find out what happens when you try to get out of a long-term pact with a demon. I'm sure it will be completely fine and normal, and everything will be okay.
Certainly nothing bad.
Sure.
Nothing bad can happen or is currently happening or has been threatened to happen by my GM.
Absolutely.
It'll be fine.
No. Yeah.
That was lots of things. I don't know
That
what you're
was
talking about.
quite a few things, really.
It was like one big thing.
Yeah. I know. Alrighty. Well, hi everybody. I'm Lady Dame. I have been your tech producer and facilitator for this lovely game, and this was all my doing, of getting these wonderful people, conning these wonderful people into playing with me, playing this sad game with me.
Not a con. I was here willingly.
Yeah, they did apply for it. So I am, let's see, mostly you can find me, I'm Lady Dame, you can find me, or LD, you can find me everywhere that's important on the internet at the Lady Dame. I use she, her pronouns. Most of the time, I'm just here. I've got a lot going on this month. Obviously, I'm here with these wonderful people next Wednesday, playing Our Queen Crumbles at 4 p.m. Pacific. I am also here on Fridays for the next 2 months or so with Season 2 of Harbingers, which is the spin-off campaign from our flagship Horizon's Call campaign. That's all the goth kids of Damaris hanging out in service to the Raven Queen. There will be vampirates in this season, so that's fun, and check that out. Everybody in that game is really hot. So also more kobolds. The best kobolds are in that game. That's on Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific. I am also let's see, I'm doing that. I'm also one of the 3 players of Gate Night, where Derek, Shadow, and I play together, and we play through Baldur's Gate 3. We are so close to the end. We are in end game as we speak, which is very exciting. This has been 2 years of playing through Baldur's Gate 3. So the fact that we're now finally here at the end is wild. And then I am also one of the co-hosts of the podcast Monster Crush, which I also do with my friend Derek, where we talk about cryptids and creatures and monsters of myth and legend and whether or not they're smoochable. That is a thing that I do. I'm also an affiliate for Friday Afternoon Tea, which is the gayest tea shop in the Pacific Northwest and one of my favorite tea places in general. Queer, fabulous, wonderful tea shop. You can use my code the Lady Dame to get 10% off any order of tea from there. It's also the only place that you can find smut tea, which is a tea that I helped create with Friday. It's spicy and lubricating, as all good smut should be. It's also the only place that you can find Sword and Tea, which is the official tea for the Sword and Key channel. And also, I never mentioned this, but because it's Pride Month, I feel like I should. I don't write very much, but I do have one game out there, and I feel like it's appropriate for Pride. It is called Stop Flamming Preps. It is a honey heist hack, essentially based on the incredible piece of fan fiction known as My Immortal. So if you too want to live in the world of Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, then you can also... I have made that game. It exists. You should play it. It's kind of fun. Let's see. So that's who I am and what I do. So let's talk about the channel and the channel stuff. We are raising money, as I have said, for Trans-Latina Coalition. We have a bunch of stuff happening this month on the channel for Sword and Key. For instance, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific, we have the part 3 of Black Sun Rising, which is a Monster of the Week game that is a sequel to a game that was run last year for Pride, which was, I think, Under the Blue Moon, I believe, and now it's Black Sun Rising. That's not ominous at all. There's 4 parts to that, so tomorrow is part 3, and then there'll be one more after that. Harbingers, as I mentioned, is on Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific for the foreseeable future. On Saturday, as Seth was talking about, we have the Indigo Nexus, and that's at 10 a.m. Pacific. Horizon's Call, and you guys are using Pally. Harbingers, by the way, is also raising money for Trans-Latina Coalition. Because Indigo Nexus is one of our long-running campaigns. Our other long-running campaign is also on Saturday. That's at 3 p.m. Pacific. That's Horizon's Call. That's every Saturday. They are raising money for a charity that I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Feeding America. There's a whole list of them. We have several going on. Then on Sunday, June 21st, is the first part of one of our other Pride games, Pride Month games, which is Redwood's Rumble, which is, I believe, a kids on bikes game run by Valdrianth that's set in the Jurassic Forbidden World era lore of stuff. I don't know. There's people and dinosaurs. It's great. Also, it's Valdrianth. Come on. It's a great time. Y'all should check that out. That first part is going to be on Sunday, like I said, Sunday, June 21st at 3 p.m. Pacific, and then the follow-up will be the next Sunday. And there should be Gate Nights every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, where we play through Baldur's Gate. You should tune in. We're almost done with it. We've got I don't know how many more sessions left to go, because sometimes it takes a while. And apparently that's what we've got going on, except for we also have Veesen, Salt Upon Her Pillow, part 10. I don't know how many parts there's supposed to be of that. They had a little bit of a break, but will be back Sunday, June 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific. Veesen is the name of the game and also the system that they are using. This is sort of a spin-off of their other Veesen game set in Ireland. I know that there's been werewolves. That's all I know. We also do... we reached our goal. That's exciting. Wait, did we? I don't see it. It hasn't shown up yet.
I was trying to look.
I know.
I can see it on the stream.
It hasn't shown up on the Tiltify yet. Oh, there it goes.
No, there it is. 200 of 200.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, we hit our goal. Well, we'll have
That's
to
so
do that. I don't know if we're doing a giveaway for it, but that's a different stream's problem. Let me look. Oh my God! Oh, thank you, Cole. That's very kind of you. And that's what we've got going on at Sword and Key. If you are interested, I know we have been talking about having some other applications. We always have applications. Well, not always, but we are often in the midst of planning things once we get through Pride Night. I know we're talking about maybe doing something in July and keeping the party going. You can also hang out at our Discord. We do movie nights on Sundays at 6 p.m. Pacific. I think our next one is on the 28th. We'll be watching the 2014 Paddington movie. I
believe the next 3 weeks we're doing all the
Paddington. I believe that's the goal, is to get through all the Paddington movies. I'm not.
Is it because it's possibly coming to Broadway?
I hope so. I can't imagine that's why we're doing it, but I hope that's because
there's a reason given.
I know.
I don't remember.
That's been confirmed.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh,
I want to see it so badly. Because that freaking puppet looks so incredible. Although
I hate the puppet.
It's a suit.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
it's like both, right? Isn't it? Isn't it a puppet
Kind
and a
of.
suit?
There's a person in there.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. It makes me so uncomfortable. I hate watching it walk. I don't like looking at it.
That's fair.
This is the hill
You're
I
the
die
only
on.
person.
I know
I
I'm
know.
the only one.
I-
I know I'm the only
I
one.
really love puppets is my problem. Although I will say if I was in New York, the one that I would really want to see is the Jellicle Ball. That looks fucking
Yes.
great.
Oh my God, yes.
Anyway. So yeah, we've got all of that going on. And we also, y'all have like a whole bunch of like, I'm doing all the links and stuff. We also have a lot of affiliates and folks who help us support the channel that are good friends of ours. Eldritch Foundry, which does custom minis. We have links for that for 10% off your first order with the code Sword and Key. Hit Point Press, which are the Hit Point Press, which is the publishers of Humblewood. We also have a code for that. For that's I also believe Sword and Key. We also are affiliates with Long Dog Dice, which is run by our friend Jen, who is on the Horizons Call crew. You can get a 10% discount off your first order with the code Sword and Key. She makes incredible dice, also like a bunch of like awesome glassware and now shirts that you can get your like character stats on. I like these dice in particular. They're both squishy and crunchy.
Whoa.
And right? They're squishy and you can't hear the sound, but the sound I find to be very satisfying. And also just beautiful dice. You can also get custom dice. I have custom dice here. Anyway, great. And I will say they are very balanced. I rolled both a nat 20 and a natural 1 the last time I used this dice in Harbingers. So, balance is good. And I think, God, that's everything. I think. I'm pretty sure. So, with that, friends, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for helping us hit our goal. Woo! Now we're gonna have to up it. We still got way more. We're only like halfway through these streams, y'all. So yeah, we'll talk to you soon. And thank you so much. Have a good rest of your evening. Goodbye.
Bye bye.